Let us continue talking about English lesson number 1, and in this we talked about till introduction of Germany leader, that is Wolf, right? Germany leader, that is Hans Wolf, and with British leader, that is Jim McPherson, right? लेट अस कंटिन्यू कि क्रिसमस के दिन सभी सोल्जर्स एक दूसरे को विश कर रहे थे। उसी वक्त ये दोनों लीडर्स ने भी एक दूसरे को अपनी इंट्रोडक्शन दी, राइट? देन Dorset, he smiled. I know this place, I know it very well. We shared my rum ration and his excellent sausage. And we talked. Funny how we talked. He spoke almost perfect English, but it turned out that he had never sat in Dorset, never even been to England. He had learned all he knew for England from school and from reading books in English. His favorite writer was Thomas Hardy. His favorite book, Far From the Maddie Crowd. So out there in no man's land, we talked about Bathsheba and Gabriel Oak and Sergeant Torrey and Dorset. So जब वो जर्मनी लीडर को पता चला कि जिम मैकफर्सन डॉर्सेट का रहने वाला है, so he became very excited, क्योंकि जर्मनी का जो हैंस वॉल्फ था उसको डॉर्सेट के बारे में कुछ नॉलेज था। हालांकि वो वहाँ पर गया नहीं था, he didn't went there, but he knows certain places of Dorset and some knowledge of England he has. So they were discussing about that knowledge only, that different places and writer by which book, by which of whose books Hans Wolf had read and he came to know about England. Okay, तो यही discussion चल रही थी. Then someone I don't know who brought out a football. Great coats were dumped into piles to make a goal post, and the next thing we knew it was Tommy against Fritz out in the middle of no man's land. Hans Wolf and I looked on and cheered, clapping our hands and stamping our feet to keep out the cold as much as anything. Okay, now what happened? In the meanwhile, when both the leaders were talking with one another, suddenly someone brought football over there, and all the soldiers of British and Germany, finally they were ready to play football. So both of the teams started playing football, and both the leaders were cheering up to all the soldiers so that they can play nicely. Okay. There was a moment when I noticed our breath mingling in the air between us. He saw it too, smiled. Jim McPherson, he said after a while, I think this is how we should resolve this war. A football match. No one dies in a football match. No children are orphaned. No wives become widows. So now, Germany leader Hans Wolf के मन में ये ख्याल आया, जो उसने जिम मैकफर्सन के साथ शेयर किया कि कोई भी कोई भी किसी सोल्जर को मारेगा या फिर बैटल होगा जिससे बच्चे अनाथ हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि सोल्जर में पर्सन मैन तो मर जाएंगे, राइट? तो बच्चे अनाथ हो जाए या लेडीज कोई विधवा हो जाए, तो हम ऐसा नहीं चाहते. दैट इज नो सोल्जर ऑफ एनी कंट्री इज विलिंग टू do this step of doing battle with one another and killing one another, क्योंकि पता है कि एक पर्सन के मरने से उसकी कितनी फैमिली है जो मतलब सफर करते हैं, राइट? I had preferred cricket, I told him. Then we Tommies could be sure of winning probably. We laughed at that and together we watched the game. Sad to say, Kuni, Fritz won 2 goals to 1. But the Hans Wolf generously said our goal was wider than theirs, so it was not quite fair. सो हंस वॉल्फ ने क्या सोचा कि ऐसा ही हो, फुटबॉल मैच हो दोनों दोनों कंट्रीज में, जो जीता वो बैटल भी जीत जाएगा. ओके, सो दे माइट बी एक्सपर्ट इन फुटबॉल. सो जिम मैकफर्सन ने मजाक करते हुए बोला कि फुटबॉल से अच्छा अगर क्रिकेट होता तो डेफिनेटली हमारे सोल्जर्स जीत जाते. ओके, बट द थिंग इट केम दैट जर्मनी के जो सोल्जर्स थे वो फुटबॉल मैच जीत गए. बट बहुत ही जनरसली, बहुत ही अच्छे से फैसला सुनाया हैंस वॉल्फ ने, जर्मनी लीडर ने, कि हमारा जो वो गोल का सेट था वो उन लोगों के, दैट इज ब्रिटिशर्स के गोल के सेट से वाइडर था, बड़ा था. ओके, सो हम ये मैच जीते, इट इज़ नॉट फेयर. ओके, या तो सेम साइज का गोल होना चाहिए तो भी है, बट हमारा बड़ा था और उन लोगों का जो गोल साइज था दैट वाज स्मॉल. The time came and all too soon when the game was finished and Sagnaps and the rum and the sausage had long since run out and we knew it was all over. So जो भी eatable items था, cake था और whatever drinks they were having, so everything got over and now it was the time that they were to go back. I wished Hans well and told him I hope he would see his family again soon, that the fighting would end and we could all go home. I think that is what every soldier wants on both sides, Hans Wolf said. Take care, Jim McPherson. I shall never forget this moment, nor you. He saluted and walked away from me slowly, unwillingly. I felt he turned to wave just once and then became one of the hundreds of grey-coated men drifting back towards their trenches. Trenches, we can tell areas. So finally, when it time come for separation, तो एक दूसरे को यही वो लोग विश करके गए हैं कि भगवान करे आप जल्दी अपनी फैमिली से मिलो, ये बैटल का जो भी है वो जल्दी खत्म हो और आप जल्दी अपनी फैमिली से मिलो. एंड फाइनली जर्मनी के सारे सोल्जर्स रिटर्न हो गए अपने एरिया को एंड ब्रिटिशर्स वर स्टैंडिंग देयर इटसेल्फ. That night back in our doubt, we heard them singing a carol and singing it quite beautifully. It was a still night, silent night. Our voice gave them a rousing chorus and of while shepherd watched. We exchanged carol for a while and then we all fell silent. We had our time of peace and goodwill, a time I will treasure as long as I live. So जब तक मैं रहूँगा तब तक मैं इस मूवमेंट को नहीं भूलूंगा, क्योंकि जर्मनी सोल्जर्स चले गए बट जाकर फिर उन्होंने वो कैरल सिंग किया जो भी क्रिसमस में वो प्रेयर टाइप म्यूजिक में सिंग करते हैं. So Germany soldiers started singing that and in return Britishers also sang very nicely. Okay, so this was very memorable moment. Dearest Kuni, by Christmas next year, this war will be nothing but a distant and terrible memory. I know from all that happened today how much both armies long for peace. We shall be together again soon, I am sure of it. So लास्ट पैराग्राफ में वो अपनी वाइफ को यही बोलता है कि नेक्स्ट क्रिसमस तक ये क्रिसमस भी विल फॉरगेट दिस क्रिसमस, बट दिस इंसिडेंस वाज रियली मेमोरेबल इंसिडेंस एंड व्हाटएवर I know from all that happened today was much that both armies long for peace. दोनों ही तरफ के सोल्जर्स शांति चाहते हैं. They don't want to fight with one another. Both of them want peace only. But the situation arises like this, and soldiers have to attack. Okay. So finally, last line में Jim is telling to his wife that we shall be together again soon. हम जल्द ही मिलेंगे. Okay. Okay. Now that was the second part of your lesson. Now talking about the third part. See, question answers and all we will go through, but let us finish this story. Okay. I folded the letter again and slipped it carefully back into the envelope. I kept awake all night. By morning, I knew what I had to do. I drove into Bridport, just a few miles away. I asked the boy walking his dog where Copper Beaches was. House number 12 turned out to be nothing but a burned out shell. A roof gaping, the window boarded up. I knocked at the house next door and asked if anyone knew the whereabouts of the Mrs. McPherson. So next morning राइटर वो लेटर के ऊपर एड्रेस लिखा था, उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो उस एड्रेस पर पहुंचा. That was Jim McPherson's house. लेकिन वो हाउस अब एकदम बंजर हो चुका था, खाली था वो हाउस, वहाँ पे कोई नहीं रहता था. So writer finally knocked the door of neighbors and उन्होंने पूछा मिसेस मैकफर्सन के बारे में क्या आप जानते हो. तो neighbors ने उनको बताया. Yes, said the old man in his slippers. He knew her well, a lovely old lady. He told me a bit muddle-headed, but at her age she was entitled to be, wasn't she? 101-year-old. She had been in the house when it caught fire. No one really knew how the fire had started, but it could well have been candles. She used candles rather than electricity, because she always thought electricity was too expensive. The fireman had got her out just in time. She was in a nursing home now, he told me. Burlington House on the Dorchester Road on the other side of town. So कहाँ थी मिसेस मैकफर्सन? That is उनके घर में आग लग गई थी. इसकी वजह से जल्दी से उसको निकाला गया और फिर उसको एक नर्सिंग होम में शिफ्ट कर दिया गया क्योंकि घर पूरा जल गया था. अब घर क्यों जला था? Because Mrs. McPherson was using candles instead of electricity light, because she feel electricity as very expensive. Okay. So now writer went to Burlington House nursing home. Okay. There were paper chains up in the hallway and a lighted Christmas trees stood in corner of the lopsided angle on top. I said I was a friend come to visit Mrs. McPherson to bring her a Christmas present. I could see through into the dining room where everyone was wearing a paper hat and singing. The matron had a hat on too and seemed happy enough to see me. She even offered me a my spy. She walked me along the corridor. Mrs. McPherson is not in with the others, she told me. She is rather confused today, so we thought it is best if she had a good rest. She has no family, you know, no one visits. Okay, so now वहाँ पर जो मतलब उस नर्सिंग होम के जो ओनर थे, राइटर उनसे मिले, उनको बोला कि मुझे मिसेस मैकफर्सन से मिलना है. बट जैसे जैसे राइटर वॉक कर रहे थे उन्होंने देखा विंडो से कि कई अलग अलग लोग हैं और वो सारे लोग जो है वो पेपर कैप पहनकर एंजॉय कर रहे हैं क्रिसमस को. ओके. एंड राइटर ने उस ओनर को बोला कि मैं मिसेस मैकफर्सन के लिए एक प्रेजेंट लेकर आया हूँ. तो ओनर ने राइटर को बताया कि एक्चुअली यूजुअली मिसेस मैकफर्सन से कोई मिलने नहीं आता. and she was little upset today, so हमने सोचा कि उनको रेस्ट करने दिया जाए. Okay, then so I am sure she will be only too pleased to see you. She took me into the conservatory with wicker chair and potted plant around all around and left me. So वो ओनर ने मुझे मिसेस मैकफर्सन तक लेकर गए और मिसेस मैकफर्सन एक चेयर पर बैठे थे और उनके अराउंड प्लांट्स थे. ओके, नाउ द ओल्ड लेडी वाज सिटिंग ऑन व्हील चेयर. Obviously old lady because उसकी एज यहाँ पे लिखी है. She was almost of 101 year. Okay, so she was sitting on wheelchair. Her hands folded in her lap. She had silver white hair pinned into the wispy bun. She was gazing out at the garden. Hello, I said. She turned and looked up at me vacantly. Happy Christmas, Kuni. I went on. I found this. I think it's yours. As I was speaking, her eyes never left my face. I opened the tin box and gave it to her. That was the moment her eyes lit up with recognition and her face became suffused with the sudden glow of happiness. I explained about the desk, about how I found it, but I don't think she was listening. For a while, she said nothing but stroked the letter tenderly with fingertips. So now what happened? जैसे ही राइटर वो मिसेस मैकफर्सन से मिले, उन्होंने उसको कुनी करके बुलाया और बुलाने के बाद उन्होंने वो लेटर, वो टीन बॉक्स मिसेस मैकफर्सन को दिया. लेकर उन्होंने बोला कि मैं ये आपके लिए लाया हूँ और मुझे ये एक टेबल के ड्रॉर में से मिला. ओके, बट कुनी वर्ड सुनकर मिसेस मैकफर्सन was constantly seeing to writer. वो राइटर को ही देखे जा रही थी. फिर बाद में उसने वो लेटर को अपने हल्के हल्के हाथों से टच किया and then suddenly she reached out and took my hand. Her eyes were filled with tears. You told me you had come home by Christmas. Dearest, she said, and here you are, the best Christmas present in the world. Come closer, Jim dear, sit down. So, लेकिन मिसेस मैकफर्सन को ऐसा लगा क्योंकि उस लेटर में भी लिखा था कि हम मतलब मैं क्रिसमस पे आऊँगा, तो उसको ऐसा ही था कि ये जिम है जो फाइनली क्रिसमस पे मुझे मिलने आया. So she was very happy at that time by holding writer's hand and she told writer to sit near to her. I sat down beside her and she kissed my cheek. I read your letter so often, Jim, every day. I wanted to hear your voice in my head. It always made me feel you were with me. And now you are. Now you are back. You can read it to me yourself. Would you do that for me, Jim dear? I just want to hear your voice again. I had loved that so much, and then perhaps we will have some tea. I have made you a nice Christmas cake, marzipan all around. I know how much you love marzipan. Marzipan, we can tell, might be a type of cake जो वो जिम को बहुत अच्छा लगता होगा. ओके, तो वो राइटर को जिम समझकर मुझसे बातें कर रही थी कि मुझे पता था कि आप आओगे और मुझे आपकी आवाज़ सुनना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, तो मुझे आप ये लेटर दोबारा पढ़ के सुनाओ. आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू गो ऑन हियरिंग योर वॉइस. ओके, so that was the lesson how that old lady became happy on Christmas. Okay, so this was your first story of your lesson. Okay, I will give you PDF for your question answers which you are supposed to write in your English notebook. Okay, you have to make one separate 200 pages English notebook in which you have to write question answers of book that is Honeydew and you might be having one another book that is supplement. Okay, so both these books, question answers of particular lessons, I'll be giving you PDF which you have to write on in your notebook on time. Okay everyone, we have next poem related in lesson number 1 itself. That too we will go on, but not now, in our next video. Okay everyone, till then take care and go on studying well please. Thank you.